Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here. Yeah, so spoiler alert and a warning, it's going to be a longer one, even though I've gotten away from the 24-hour stuff for a bit. And this isn't a 24-hour per se, but anyway, let's get to it. So we're going back to... I know I feel silly saying it, but we're going back to Czechia, even though most Czech people I know don't like. Anyway, so we're going back to these, the new Czech, whatever you want to call them, rations. However, these are dehydrated. At least some of them. It'll become clear as I go through here. Anyway, this is a 352 gram or 12.4 ounce dehydrated breakfast, menu number 6. And there's our list of components. We're at chair. And here's the front. So I guess maybe I should go backwards on that on the next one. So there's 310 grams of food, I'm guessing, so that puts it at 200 and change for packaging. You have an instant porridge and enemy supplement wouldn't be good. Energy supplement, spoon. You need to add water, your storage, humidity, conditions, yada yada. Best before is 29th to 2nd of 2024, but that's minimum durability, so I don't know when exactly this is made. You will notice there is a piece of tape here. Obviously I haven't been inside, so I don't know what the contents are like. But that is a breakfast. So we're kind of returning to somewhere I've been, but with something new, I guess. So this is a lunch, same, dehydrated, menu 6. This one has meat ragu and an energy supplement. Your spoon is included. Need to add water, 300 grams, so it's slightly lighter than that one. More information there. And then what you have here, pasta bolognese, soup, yada, 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 yada. And this one is, I don't know if that's sitting proper, is it? 353 grams, 12.4 ounces. So a little bit more packaging, but weighs the same, I guess. And then this was sent to me as well. So this is the PPAR, or the parachute pack. This is the only one I didn't have when I reviewed, the other 3 meals plus the 2 supplements. I didn't know this one was even around, so... Anyway, this is protein, energy gel. It's 105 grams. There's your storage conditions. There's what you have. You can see that without the glare there. Protein bar, energy gel, gel, isotonic drink, chewing gum. Yeah, so that's going to be 134. We'll go. 4.7 ounces. Anyway, yeah, so let's tear into the breakfast, or cut into the breakfast, because I don't see it's very much on this. Again, it's an MRE type plastic. Hopefully, whatever that tape is taping hasn't ruined anything inside, but maybe we should just do the old dump test on that here. And yeah, she dumps out. A bit of crumbage and some flakage in there, but I don't know if that's from So we have a protein crisp bread, 35 grams. Extruded product. So extruded product, obviously, there's all your... It's made of lentil flour. Pea flour. Pea starch, chickpea flour. Okay, so that makes it protein, I guess. Another one. We have our instant oatmeal with apples. 60 grams. These are quite shiny. Here's your prep on it. Pour 60 grams. Bag contents, 180 mils hot water. Cool. And again, I've got something leaking everywhere. Crumbs of some sort. I have banana chips. 20 grams. We have some Bio-Rohrzucker. I'm assuming that's a raw sugar, maybe? We'll see. We have a big old plastic bag with big ass moist towelette, a wooden spoon, tiny little napkin-y thing. Instant fruit drink. None of that is in English, so okay. We have instant oatmeal with banana. So we have 2 oatmeals? Okay, that's interesting. An extruded dark biscuit. And another one. And another sugar. And apparently we have some Earl Grey tea. And some Cafe Bio. 100% Arabica coffee. And that's going to take 200 mils of 85 degrees centigrade water. So I don't know if, again, if this bio means organic. There's another bio there, or that could just be the company. I'm not 100% sure. This is boiling water, 3 to 5 minutes steeping. 1.75 gram. Becky. I'm not sure the best way to proceed on this one. Maybe we should just open our lunch and set it to the other side. And then open our parachute pack, as it's called. This one I don't think I'll dump, but there's our ragu. So our bolognese. That's 70 grams. There's a really, really hard to read. That's almost like a color blindness test going on there. Let's see if there's a translation or something on there that'll liven that up a bit. We have some fitness crisp breads. This is rice, wheat, rye, bran. Okay, so obviously different construction from your protein one. Same. Same accessories. Instant pea soup. Nice. It's 35 grams. Pea flour, pea protein. And that has onions, parsnips, mashed potatoes, spinach, and marjoram, garlic, and pepper in it. So, cool. Another isotonic fruit drink. Some more banana chips. Banana seems to be it. What's this one? Oh, chewing gum. Another Earl Grey. I seem to like the Earl Grey. We have some white biscuits. I'm pretty sure those are the ones that are like, that one's a yogurt or a white chocolate coated, and then that one's a dark chocolate coated. That's the end of that. Another 2 of those sugars, 2 grams of salt, and some more coffee. And our Parapack. Which I think is, like it says, just an energy gel and yeah, that's empty. Energy gel before, during, and after. Expires 21st of the 3rd month, 2024. This is orange flavored. We have a protein bar. Pretty shiny, but there are details on that. Napkin plus a wet nap. An isotonic drink, which does not say fruity, and that expires the 9th month of 2024. And some more chewing gum. Let's get this jazz hands. What the hell? Oh, I need coffee. Yeah, get this organized and be right back. Okay, so breakfast. I'm not sure if I neglected to mention, but when I did open that, there was a toothpick, as well as the napkin, and the bags somewhere. I don't know. I got a wooden spoon, our nappy nap, which we won't need. Our fruit drink, which I will ignore for now. The tea, I won't bother with either. I'll save one of the sugars. We got banana. We got 2 protein crisp spreads. I'll just use one. Save the other one. We have 2 dark biscuits. We'll save one and open one. And again, I'm pretty sure I had those, and it's just a dark chocolate kind of a like these wrapped in chocolate. So I have an instant oatmeal with apples and one with bananas. And seeing as though I have bananas, I think I will not do both. I'll forgo the apple one. I'll just do the banana one, which I will save the sugar for. The coffee's kicking around somewhere. There it is. I won't have this either. I'll try most of the drinks at lunch, I think. Instead of doing everything, it's just going to drag this out anyway. So, yeah, we will put most of this aside. I will make the instant oatmeal, which is 78% oat flour, and then there's sugar, banana powder, 8%. So I don't think it has any bananas in it. Pro move might be just dumping those in there. And it's 180 mils of water. Add, mix several times, and consume. Alrighty then. And we'll pop those as well. Yeah. Other than the protein extrusions, which really have nothing to go on them. So, anyway, I will mixy. Back in a sec. Okay, so this is odd because it's not like it's an instant porridge, but clearly it's not like oatmeal per se. Anyway, got our banana chunks in there. Yeah, that's a big chunk of banana there, and okay, so I have not really let that sit for any amount of time. Banana's crunchy. Still does not taste. What's the last one I had? I think that didn't really taste like it should have. I guess we'll go with our sugar on here. All of it. Seeing as how we're not having a bevy. Yeah, let that sit for a bit. Open the protein. What do they call these? Crispy slices. So these are obviously lighter than the other ones, but the same kind of extruded stuff, for lack of a better word. They're crispy. They're a little thirst-provoking. But I guess that's how you're going to get your protein in the morning. Try this again with some sugar on it. It definitely improves the sweetness, but yeah, I'm not getting a lot of banana flavor. Because it does list 8% banana powder, and then we added the bananas to it. Well, it's alright. I mean, it's not anything to scream about, but it's pretty good. Now these, again, kind of like the same thing as this, but bitter, we got bitter glaze, 67%. So again, these are just an extrusion as well. Bust a bit. Those are good. I caught it. Gingerbread spices. Is it automatically, as soon as it went in my mouth and I started chewing it, you get that bitterness from the chocolate, but it's got that homey, Christmassy gingerbread kind of a spice to it. I don't know. And again, this only shows... No, it shows 2 instant porridges. So, okay, never mind. So I guess you get the apple and the banana. And that's your breakfast. So whether you have one or both, or... squirrel that away for a rainy day. That's breakfast. Other than, like I said, the beverages, which I will cover at lunchtime. See you at lunch. Bye. Okay, so after spilling that, replacing this, what are you going to do? This is sat for an appropriate amount of time. Kind of looking like that now. That is our bolognese ragu. Seems a little liquidy, but we can get it all out, I guess. At least I left nothing in the corners. That's something. And that, kids, is why we have cheap blotter paper for a backdrop and a base, because yeah, I stirred that. Actually, we'll go with the soup first, I guess, and managed to get most of the lumps out, of course, by just dumping hot water on top of it. Everything still clumped on the bottom. That was a liter. That was 200 mils, which I failed on because I ran out of after spilling. Got our tea going. Let's open our fitness bread. Nice and dark. And it's just a extruded, spongy formed kind of. So I can't figure out where the heck to put it. Pea soup. Again, a couple chunks, but or a couple more chunks. Pretty green, that's why I chose the yellow one. Pretty thick. Yeah, it's pea soup. It's salty enough, not too salty. It's thick. Stick to your ribs kind of stuff. Yeah, see, it's a little saucy. I prefer not to make a mess with this, but cheers. Pretty tasty. Noodles are rehydrated. Spicing's different. There is a bit of tomato in it. I think that's probably what that is right there in the middle. Though it's not a super tomatoey kind of marinara kind of thing. Again, the spicing's a little different than what would be a North American probably, but that's okay like that. I might just snack on those separately, maybe. Try our coffee. Oh, that's a good coffee. It's a little acidic. But it's definitely not as harsh as like your kind of Folgers or Maxwell House. It's like a generic one. That definitely doesn't need salt. I don't think that's going to improve it, so I'll just not use that. Look at our Bio Rohrzucker, which again I think is a. We'll try this before we add sugar to it. And I'm not a big Earl Grey fan. Citrusy, floral. Yeah, it's fairly fine, but it is a brown, like a raw sugar. Let's try most of it in there. Let's go a bit in there. Excuse my cross contamination here. Only got one spoon. What you gonna do? I would probably go no sugar in the coffee, because that little bit didn't really help. If anything, it just made the acidity a bit more pronounced. Yeah, that makes that vaguely more palatable. Again, not a huge fan. I'll drink it, but now that has been thoroughly stirred and dissolved. I don't think there's any sugar left in that, at least. Yeah. Definitely a citrus, almost like a tang scent to it. It's not a tang taste, though. That's a very, very mild citrus flavor. Again, these should be our covered wafers. These are the white biscuits, as they call them. And again, I think it's just that, yeah, it's just the two yogurty. Was it yogurt? Yep, yogurt glaze. And they're almost like a, I can't recall the name of the brand right now. Wortmann's, that's what I'm thinking. But again, they're like an extrusion, rather like the, matter of fact, I think they're probably close to the same thing. Yeah, it's like a wafer biscuit. And chips. Chunks of banana. Standard banana chip. They're not super banana flavored. So I think they just don't have there's a bit of sugar on them, but I don't like they're not super sweetened, and they're definitely not artificial flavored, which is good. And yeah, bit of gum, and I think I've got gum in the parachute one too, if I remember correctly. Yep, I think I'll leave it for there. That's my lunch. Back with para. Okay, so in order to prepare our para, it just sounds really silly when I say it. 600 mils of water. We have our isotonic drink, which is not to be confused with where's my extra? Our isotonic fruit drink, because clearly 1 liter, 600 mils. Anyway, tear notch, little powdery. It's kind of yellow. Saved our wooden spoon. Not sure how well that mixed. Tastes like wood. What do you expect? Protein bar. Again, as it exists, I probably wouldn't even shove that in a cargo pocket because you're looking at like that's like, why would you even bother? Maybe take that with you. But again, between this and the lunch and the breakfast that I have, that's 2.6 liters of water. Plus you'd have a dinner, so there would be 3.6 liters of water. Like, that's yikes. You're drinking 4 liters a day. We will get to that, I guess. Chewing gum, probably not, just because. Get this out of the way. Ooh, that's quite the chunky protein bar. All right, that's good. Oh, okay. It's got caramel on it too, apparently. Huh. And peanuts. That is chocolate covered. Some sticky caramel in there. That is very there's no like Rice Krispie Flakes or pea protein snaps or any of that stuff in there. It's very chalky. I'm picking up a little bit of sour in there. Not as a flavoring, but as a... No, it's just one of the components in it. Expired in February. So... we shall try it. It's not bad, but yeah, it's a typical kind of a chalky... odd textured protein bar. Well, you can that way a bit. It's a cloth. Leaves your hands wet. It smells like Teen Spirit. No, I'm just kidding. Slightly lemony. Because I'm sure if it smelled like Teen Spirit, that would be kind of angst and sweat. Our orange energy gel, which despite having vaguely wet hands, I can open. And this one I think is I'm not big on selenium, but that's probably purified water, glucose, fructose, maltodextrin, and then judging by the number of capital letters, that's like L-arginine. So that's just proteins. or amino acids in there. I'm guessing enzymes, that sort of thing. And we shall. That's pretty up, yeah. Pretty thick. It does flow, but I really wouldn't say that's orange flavored. It doesn't taste like a navel or a tangerine or a blood orange or maybe orange colored, but it's not bad. There's a bit of sugar, I think, at the bottom of that, but not much. Oh, that is a terrible follow-up to a very sweet energy dill. That is very baby aspirin flavored. That is vaguely, like, underlyingly salty, but it's more like in a background way that it's salty, but like it doesn't taste salty per se, but you can tell that there's definitely electrolytes in that. Yeah, that's vaguely different, but not super different from the other one that we had. So other than our oh, what the heck, I think we got two in here. Little chiclets, bricks, whatever you want to call them. Chiclets is probably copyrighted. That is, yeah, it looks like it's been previously. Somebody tried to take a bite out of it. That is very pepperminty. And I don't know if I'd go with menthol, but it definitely has that vapory kind of sensation in your sinuses. Yeah, that smells kind of like a bee vitamin, kind of has that smell to it. And even a worse follow-up for mint gum. I'm going to stop doing that. Anyway, that's the para. So we'll get our did nots, get our dids, and come back for a weigh up, and we're out. Be right back. Okay. That probably sounds better because I don't have the bag in front of the mic. So we have our dids and did nots, and I guess I'll just go in order here. Breakfast. So our sizable bag. 30. That's not going to go on the camera. Well, it did 30 grams or about an ounce. That's our refuse. And what we didn't use, which is quite sizable because, again, we saved our beverages for lunch, so we didn't bother with them. Didn't use our nappy nap. And our wooden spoon. 193 grams, 196 grams, pardon me, or 6.9, just about 7 ounces of knot. And then lunch. This is just not going to cooperate, but whatever. 53, 1.9, so almost 2 ounces there. With our, because of course we did use most of our stuff at lunch. I don't remember if I mentioned the toothpicks, but I think everything other than the para came with a toothpick as well. Oh yeah, swap the spoon, because select the spoon. So technically we did use it. I don't know which way you want to go with that. 53 grams or 1.8 ounces. And our para, considering we tried everything. Is that going to work? It's going to cover it. 28 grams, or about 0.9 of an ounce, or an ounce. So, yeah, so that is our second look at a, I'm just going to go with Czech, Czechian, whatever you want to do. Yeah, our Czech ration. This is menu number 6. This is a freeze-dried or dehydrated series of menus. Obviously we didn't have a dinner. Possibly coming up, who knows. Hopefully I can find more. Yeah, anyway, Bourbon Street Joe, I'm out. Bye.